Hey guys, it's TJ and welcome back to my channel, Wake Your Face Beauty. So today I'm going to be showing you all my step-by-step guide of how I prep my skin and my full foundation routine. And all of these steps and all of these products are going to aid in combating my oily skin and covering up all of these dark spots. So if you all are interested in seeing this, we are not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have already done my base makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this NYX HydraTouch Primer Oil, and I am going to drop this first on my forehead, my cheeks, and a little bit on my chin. And I know you all may think that this step is redundant, seeing as though I'm going to go back in and dry all of this out, but I have wiped some of the natural oils in my face away when I was doing my base makeup, and so I have to put some of the oil back in my face, because after I apply my foundation and my powders, if there is no oil underneath, my face literally is going to feel like it's about to crack. So that's why this step is so important. And the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my Milk of Magnesia. You all, I like the one from Dollar Tree. This one is my favorite one. So I am going to take a clean foundation brush and pick a little bit of this up. I don't want too much. And I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks in the areas where I would get oily, because I do have oily skin. Right in my nose, in those corners here, on my nose, my chin, and a little bit on the forehead. And now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Flt'r Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Butter. And I am going to, of course, sweep this right over where I put the Milk of Magnesia. So on the cheeks here, the chin, and of course a little bit on the forehead. And you all, I started implementing all of these steps because I would be at work 8 hours plus a day, and when I would get home, my face would be so oily, so greasy, I literally looked like I could fry some chicken. And when I started implementing all of these steps into my foundation routine, my face remained matte or dry throughout the entire workday. So that's why all of these steps have been included in my personal foundation routine. And so with this powder brush, I'm just going to dust away any flakes. And I'm going to go straight in with foundation. And for my foundation, I'm taking the Beauty Bakerie InstaBake foundation, and this is in the shade 317W. Now, because of the pandemic, we're unable to swatch our shades in Ulta. We can't touch anything, so hopefully this shade will work. If not, I'll be sure to mix a shade with it if I need to. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this on the back of my hand. It's probably a bit too much, and we will see how this is working. Oh, it looks okay. So when I apply my foundation, I like to start at the bottom of my face first and then work my way up and complete my forehead. And so now with this Sonia Kashuk sponge, I don't know if you all have heard me rant and rave about this sponge, but this is my favorite sponge for foundation and concealer. So I'm just going to begin to press this and work this into my skin. I love how this sponge expands. It's really soft and it's very affordable. It's only $5 at Target, so this comes highly recommended. And so now we're going to move in and complete the rest of the face. Be sure to get this foundation in the hairline, and then you can go in and blend it all in. And I'm going to do the same thing up top that I did on the bottom. Just pressing this into my skin, making sure that I blend this into my hairline. I love applying foundation because this is when you see your whole look just begin to come together. And so now I'm going to take this Real Techniques shading brush and begin to blend this foundation in these corners here so that it's a smooth transition. Blending it into my brows as well, nice and softly. And for my concealer, I am going to take the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Rose. And of course, you know where it's going. Underneath the eyes, the forehead, and the chin. And now I'm going to take the other side of this sponge and begin to blend this in. And you all, to blend my inner corners, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Camo sponge and really get in these corners here. And to set my under eyes, I am going to take the new Translucent Honey setting powder from Mercier. I have been loving this powder. I purchased it first in the travel size, and I most certainly will be picking this up in the full size. And to set the rest of my face, you all, I have this little concoction here that I made. Now, I purchased the Halo Glow setting powder from e.l.f. and I picked this up from Target because it was on sale for $2.40. But as you can see, it's too dark, but I couldn't pass it up because it was on sale. So what I did was I poured it into this small jar and I just mixed and poured some lighter color powders into here to get my perfect shade. So it looks like this. So this is just my own little concoction. And so I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. And as you can see here where the powder meets the color that's on my nose, I am going to take a little bit of this powder concoction that I made and softly begin to press this right in here until it blends out. Yeah guys, so this is it for my full skin prep, foundation, concealer, and a powder routine. So I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Yeah guys, so this is it for today's tutorial, how I prep my skin for foundation and my full foundation routine. Thank you all for tuning in to today's video. As you all can tell, I do not bronze or contour my face in particular because it's already really small. So I'm not trying to sculpt it and make it look even more smaller than it already is. And for my eyes, you all, I just used this palette right here from Juvia's Place. This is the Saharian Blush Volume 1 palette. And I used this shade here, this Zane and this Abbey on my lid. And this glitter that you all see here, this is from Profusion Cosmetics, and this is their sparkling eye topper, and this is in the shade Glitz. I picked this up from Walmart. And if you all have not done so, be sure to check out this Beauty Bakerie foundation. I had no idea that I would like it as much as I do. I'm so glad that I picked it up. So be sure to check Ulta. And until we meet again in the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.